a printer. Specifically, this is an Epson printer, and this is one of their printers in the EcoTank family. If you don't know what an EcoTank printer is, it is one of those printers that uses ink bottles to fill their ink. And I feel like it is very superior compared to their cartridge-hungry counterparts because, as you know, cartridges are very expensive. Take a look at HP cartridges, for example. They probably cost more than the entire printer itself. Unfortunately, it is not all roses and rainbows, as this printer actually has a fault now. Well, what fault is it? Well, we have to show you by plugging it in. Alright, let's get this bad boy plugged in. Turn this around, and right behind here, we see the power outlet. Let's plug this standard looking cable in, and let's see what it shows. Going around again. Alright. Oh, what's that? The ink pad needs replacement? Oh well, I guess I should start doing that right now. The first thing we need to do is actually get our ink sponges, or ink pads, whatever that's called. Oh, and it looks like it appeared right here. These are really cheap ink sponges or ink pads, whatever you like to call it, that goes in the ink disposal section of your printer. It is a little thing that we're gonna pull out right now. Before I get that started, I'm just gonna pull out my screwdrivers. This is an iFixit toolkit. It is a really good thing if you know tech repair and stuff like that. And it looks like today we're gonna need some of the Phillips head screw bits today. Alright, I got my screwdriver. Now let's turn this printer around to the ink disposal cartridge or whatever it's called. And here we have it, the culprit. Let's get that screw out first. Alright, it looks like it's kinda loose, so let's flip this printer out. Well, okay, maybe have to be like this. And take that screw out. Take this cartridge out. Okay, there you go. It slides off nice and smoothly. That is definitely very smooth. And look, another screw. This one actually comes out really good. And after that, we can take out the ink cartridge. Here we have it. It looks like this is really soaked up, and we really need to get that replaced. Alright, and it looks like I spotted another screw. I think this screw will take out the ink pads. Alright, let's take that screw out. Here we have it. And let's see how this goes off. I think I'm just pulling it out. Oh, it's literally just that? Alright, it's coming out. Oh shoot. Alright, after fiddling with this for about 15 to 20 minutes, I finally got this open. But it came with a cost that my finger was kinda cut. But it's okay, because now we can finally get out this very dirty and very heavy sponges or pads or whatever. Look at how dark this is. I don't think this is gonna sustain just a little rinse, so let's just replace it. Alright, let's put this to the side first, and let's get our new ones in. Alright, I have it right here. Let's open it. Alright, it comes in plastic. That's for sure. It comes with two as you see here, but we're only gonna need one. So let's put this one to the side. And let's open this. Wow, look at how white this is compared to the very dark one that we just saw. Alright, what else comes in here? Comes with a little neat bag, which is very handy so I can actually dispose the very dirty and black one. Alright, let's put these new and fresh ink pads inside. Alright, we have the new ink pads installed. Finally! I even gave the inside a rinse because it was so dirty. Alright, let's get this printer back up. Oh, I forgot the most important thing to do. Resetting that stupid warning sign. Thankfully, we have the power of the internet. So the first thing I try to do is to download the reset tool on Epson's website. So you have to enter in your personal information and stuff and it will download. And then after that, when I run the tool and select my printer, it doesn't look like it cannot connect to the printer or the servers. So I'm deciding to move on to another step because I don't think this will work. Another thing I saw on YouTube and Reddit is to use a WIC reset tool to reset the levels. However, I'm a bit skeptical about it because you have to pay for it and it's pretty expensive. What if it does not work? There should be a free way to do this, right? Fortunately, after digging through Reddit for more potential solutions, I came across this free and open source tool that allows you to do that without paying a single dime, which is pretty neat. So basically, how this program works is pretty simple. So first you open the app, and then after that, you click the button to find all the printers on your network, and then after that, you select the printer that you have and copy the IP address and put it into the field. After that, you're going to click the button to reset ink levels, close a pop-up, and you're all good to go. After that, we just do a simple restart with our printer and we should see the home screen, which means that we are at a good sign and it should be ready to print, hopefully. Now to make sure everything is working properly and not just a software glitch, let's actually print something. I know exactly what to print. Oh my god, it's alive! Yes, it's alive! It sure does work! It is nice to see that this printer is successfully printing paper again, such as this image. And I like that, but I have really one huge gripe about this entire situation. And it actually has to do with the resetting the indicators for the ink pads itself. Now, replacing the actual pads was actually pretty easier than the resetting process for the ink pads on the printer itself. Now, the main reason with that is about how poorly made the documentation was on the Epson website. Now, I had to resort to going on Reddit to actually find the real solutions on how to reset the ink pads, because all the results on YouTube is actually showing the paid way, which is the way I really don't want to deal with. So when I went on Reddit, I found out there was actually 3 ways. Now, one of them was the paid way, which I told you I don't want to use, and the second way is the way that Epson intends to do, but Epson refuses to document it properly. And the third way is the one I used, which is the method to reset using the open source tool. Now, I can get both of the tools running up and smoothly, and I'm talking about the Epson one and the open source one. However, the Epson one refuses to connect to the internet as seen in the previous clip, but the open source one correctly and successfully does the tasks. Now, I'll link both of my recommended ways to do such tasks in the description below, but I feel like Epson should have done a better job on actually showing you the instructions and actually giving you the link for the installer for that ink resetting tool. And for the paid method, I recommend you really don't do that, because you're basically like wasting money for things you could actually do for free. Like, even if the Epson one does not work, there is the open source one, which I tried and worked. And that concludes today's video on this printer nonsense. Thank you for watching this video until the very end, and I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, consider giving this video a thumbs up. And if you are interested in more video content like this, such as technology and gaming videos, consider subscribing. And with that, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!